When she's not here, I'm walking all alone, on my own, on my own. Carries herself with the crown, but when she gets down, you're my baby now, baby now. But when she has to go, no money to blow, I'm haunted now, haunted by your ghost. A ghost. I don't see what you see in me, but here you are, baby, please don't leave. Take a trip in my mind, take me on a ride. I want to see what you see in me, but when she has to go, no money to blow, I'm haunted now, haunted by your ghost. The ghost.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Final Fantasy Online. Final Fantasy 14. This is the thing that we do when we have time to do it. It's been a little while since I've been on, a little over a week. I missed Friday's stream. Actually, I missed all streams last weekend. I was feeling very under the weather. Had some issues going on, so yeah, I'm feeling better today though, and I won't be streaming this weekend, so I wanted to make sure that I got a Final Fantasy stream in at some point during this week. This weekend I will be out of town. Actually Friday, I will be at my son's homecoming game, so I won't be here. And then Saturday we are going to Cinema Wasteland in Strongsville, Ohio. We're going to go enjoy some good times up there. We try to go at least one of the shows each year. Of course, last year was a little more difficult, but I think we did still end up catching one of them. But it runs twice a year, once in the spring and then once in the fall. So we're going the fall this year. We're going to hang out and look at some nice horror memorabilia. Talk to some different spooky people. The Mummy and the Monkey's there every year. They are a local horror host duet based out of Cleveland, Ohio, and they do live streams on Fridays. I don't know where the hell I'm going. And then Tom Sullivan is usually there every year. I usually take a few hours to just kind of sit and hang out with him, and they usually have some pretty good shows going on there. I honestly don't know where I'm going right now. I'm just kind of wandering back and forth while I talk, but yeah, I need to go do whatever this is. So we'll shoot over this way, I think. Yeah, so that's what will be going on this weekend. And yeah, I'll be taking my oldest and youngest with me, and we're gonna ride with my dad. And we're all gonna go kind of hang out and do the thing. So that'll be fun. I never did check the mail last time, so I should probably do that at some point. Look what we have here. 2 new letters have arrived just for you, Kupo. Alright. Aw, isn't that cute? They sent me some, tantalus attire, so I can be my own canary. And, thank you for playing Final Fantasy XIV. Encloses a 5-piece set of Wild Rose attire. Warning, a rose by any other name would not smell as sweet. Well, I will take all of that. Thank you very much, Square Enix, for the lovely gifts. Unfortunately, now though, let's go back to Ul'dah so I can throw this into my armory chest. That's funny. Yeah, that's nice. I like it that they just like send stuff to players. It's really cool. Makes you feel like the money that you spend each month on playing this game is appreciated. So yeah. Like they appreciate your service. Head back into the inn. I don't think that I've got anything in here, so store. Wild Rose. Wild Rose. Wild Rose. Tantalus. Wild Rose. Wild Rose. Tantalus. I think that was it, right? Yeah, there's no jewelry, so cool. All right, cool. So I actually have stuff in my armory now, which is like never the case. So yeah, let's go ahead and head back out here. That was a waste of 249 or whatever gil, but that's okay. 240, my mistake. So let's go ahead and head back to where we need to go. Yeah. I'm planning to do a, I got my, grab it here, my drawing journal right here, and I'm planning to do a horror-themed drawing every day of October. I think maybe Friday morning before I leave for Akron, I might play a spooky game. So that's a thing that I'm planning to do. I don't know what game yet. I've got quite a few spook games, so should be able to find one that is going to be good for that. Oh man, my wrist. I'm having some wrist and hand pain today. Oh, that was my elbow, if you heard that. I don't know if you did or not, but it is never pleasant when that happens. But it does relieve a little bit of the tension in my elbow when it does. The Enterprise is at your disposal. When you're ready to head for the Praetorium, you need only say the word. If we succeed in destroying the Ultima weapon, it will deal a crippling blow to the Empire's hopes of conquest. After that, the 14th Legion would not dare to move against us. Barring the discovery of further Allagan doomsday devices, that is. Let's be on our way, Fishfingers. Gaius and his plaything await. Alright, cool. So, now I can enter this queue here. So let's go ahead and Praetorium, make sure that I'm not queued for anything else. Join. Like I was last time. If you were here last stream. So I'll get the armor identification key. Antic armor will magically bring the machine to life. What if that's a mount? Legend states that any who drink this mysterious liquid before lying down for the evening will awaken a new man or woman, grants you a single opportunity to edit your appearance. Oh, neat. Okay. I mean, I'm probably not going to use that because I do like my character. Speaking of which, I have not gotten or found any of my earbuds, but we'll do our best to make the hat work today. Yeah, as best as we can. I'm planning to do a full costume at some point. I do need to get some more stuff for it. Actually going to be going, I think, Thursday probably. My girlfriend has a tool that I need in order to fix a piece of my costume. She's got a lot of like sewing type stuff. And I need one of the little hole punch things that puts the eyelets, like the metal or plastic eyelets on something. So, yeah, she's got one of those so that I can put some laces in something. Average wait time is 9 minutes on this particular dungeon thing. Instance. Yeah, having a little bit of pain right now, but we'll push through. I did get a new microwave since last stream. Replaced the Gallans microwave that took a crap on me after 6 months. I ended up picking up a GE that I picked up from Best Buy. So it's been working pretty good. It cooks a lot faster than the Gallons one did. And I did almost catch a bag of popcorn on fire because I put it in for the time that I was used to putting it in for, which was 3 minutes. And this one has its own popcorn setting, which I didn't realize until after I did it. Put it in for 3 minutes, and I was sitting down waiting for the timer to go off, and I smelled some smoke, and I went out there, and yeah, it was not good. There was like 14 seconds left on the microwave. I had to take the bag outside. It was smoking so bad. And even after standing outside with the bag open for about 5 minutes, it still had smoke pouring out of it. It was not on fire, I made sure first, but I threw it in the garbage can outside just to keep the smoke out of the house. It was very frustrating. Little embarrassing, actually, that I burnt an entire bag of popcorn like that. And ever since then, I've just not been in the mood for popcorn. The smell of that just like kind of turned me off the popcorn for a little while anyway. But yeah, it was not pleasant. Anyway, I've been having this issue with my computer. I went to a Breaking Benjamin concert last week and took a bunch of pictures, recorded some video. When I got home, I hooked my phone up to my computer and transferred the files, and then removed the phone. And ever since then, I keep getting this pop-up on my computer that tells me that the device is no longer connected, and it'll pop up 4 notifications at a time, like 4 error messages, and I gotta exit out of them. It's very, very frustrating because I'll be in the middle of doing something and they'll pop up. So I reconnected the phone, and then removed it again, and it hasn't done it since then. So fingers crossed it's done. That might have fixed it. I did double check both on my phone and on my computer system that I don't have any viruses. Ran virus scans on both, and seems to be clear. But it could be something. It could be like a new virus. So just kind of keeping an eye on that. Probably here in a week, if it's still doing it, I will run an updated virus scan, see what's going on. But anyway, yeah, cool. Excuse me. I'm planning to, as per usual, I will have my my month of horror T-shirts. Something that I do every October. It's a different horror themed T-shirt every day for the month of October. I actually have to go to storage after the stream. I've got physical therapy, but after that I need to go to storage and get my box of T-shirts out of there. My October box. So yeah, I've got a whole tote that's just horror themed T-shirts for the month of October, which is kind of funny. I have a lot of graphic tees. My girlfriend laughs at me all the time about it. I've got 4 drawers full of graphic T-shirts in the apartment. I've got some hanging up in the closet, and then I've got an entire box of just horror themed ones out in storage, along with various other ones out in storage that just kind of sit out there because they don't really fit me anymore, but I don't have the heart to get rid of them. You know how it be. Like old concert T-shirts or stuff from different groups that I was in or whatever. A lot of memories there. I'm not really the most nostalgic person in the world, but it is nice to have something to kind of look back on, because you never know. As you get older, you do, in my experience, get a little more nostalgic, and you think about those things more, think about your past and stuff like that. So it is nice to kind of look back and have those memories, especially if you've got the brain damage like I do, and you have trouble remembering things, specifically like experiences from your life. Have a lot of trouble with that kind of stuff. So it's nice to have things to look back on to kind of jog my memory and bring some of that stuff back. Some of it, not all of it. There's a lot of trauma too, so try to avoid the more traumatic type things, but not avoidance for the sake of avoidance. Although I do have issues with that, but that's a whole nother issue there. It's more of a mental health thing. But hey, we've got pills for that, right? So yeah, good talk. I went to Kroger and picked up they had ground beef on sale. It was $2.49 a pound for the 73 lean or whatever it is, and so I picked up 2 packages. They were 3-pound packages, and brought it home and popped it in the refrigerator. The expiration, or the best by date, was for yesterday, and I took it out. It was the day after I got it. I took it out because I was going to separate it and pop it in the freezer, and it was like really brown and smelled bad. So I took it back to Kroger yesterday morning, and they let me return it. But that was really annoying because I had planned to make spaghetti the night that I pulled it out, and it was the only ground beef that I had, and it was a little too late to go to Kroger then, so I ended up having to go to McDonald's for dinner because I didn't really have anything thought out. That my plans were thwarted on supper. So it ended up being a McDonald's night, and or no, I take that back. It was a Taco Bell night, and the food that I got was really it wasn't good. It had definitely been sitting there for quite a while. I got some of those. They got the like crispy chicken taco things, and it's on like the pita bread. It's a new menu item. I've had them before, and they're not bad. That's why I got it, because I don't really like anything from Taco Bell, but it was the only thing open. And I got home and took a bite, and it was like the meat was really chewy and cold, and it had definitely been sitting there all day. And then the burrito that came with the meal was like really it was old. It had been sitting there for a while. So very disappointing. I think that's going to be the last time I go to Taco Bell. There's 2 Taco Bells. They just built a new one. And both of them are garbage. So, and that comes down to the employees. You know, the employees don't want to do what's the standard, I guess, what they're required to do. So that's okay. I won't eat at either of those anymore. I don't really like fast food anyway, unfortunately. It's just kind of what you got to do from time to time. I'm always it seems like lately I'm a lot more rushed than I used to be. Now that I'm not going to work or school, I feel like I'm always running, and it's like, oh, I got an appointment, and I got to come over here and do this. I got to go to the bank. I got to, whatever it is. So I don't know. It feels like I'm always running now. So maybe I'm spreading myself too thin, making too many plans, putting too much on my plate. I don't know, but either way, I'm eating a lot more fast food than what I really like to. So trying to cut back on it. I cut back on my portions a little bit, so hopefully that helps. Girlfriend and I both have cut our portion sizes down, so she's doing a lot better at it than I am. But I have been drinking a lot more water, trying to anyway. Just trying to live a little bit healthier. Once you get up to the big 4-0, you want to try to live a healthier life, I guess. Not take as many chances with your health, especially when you have stuff like heart disease in your family and cancer and stuff. You try to live a little healthier the older you get. Diabetes, and high blood pressure, stuff like that. And on both sides of my family, there's actually heart conditions, so it's something that I really need to watch out for. My sister had heart surgery at 33. My dad had a quadruple bypass when he was around my age now. His dad had open heart surgery. My mom's mom has heart issues, and her dad, so my great-grandfather, dropped over dead with a coronary walking next door. So it's one of those things, you just gotta keep an eye on, I guess. But I've had a couple of EKGs in the last few years, and they've all come back clean. They did a ultrasound on my arteries to see how they were looking, and they seem to be pretty good. So just trying to keep it that way. So anyway, I'm just kind of rambling while I'm sitting here waiting for this to open up. Oh, excuse me, man. Got the big yawns. The big yawns. I'm kind of just trying to get my mind right. I got, like I said, physical therapy, and then I got to go to storage, and then I got a nice hour and 15-minute drive I got to do a little bit later for another appointment. So, good times. It's going to be a long day. Alright. Come on, big money, no whammies. The average wait time went from 9 minutes to 13 minutes. And I've been in queue for almost 16 minutes now, so we'll see. The average wait time might shoot up a little bit more. But hopefully not. Need to, yeah, I don't remember what I was getting ready to say. I need to, do a, try to do a couple more live streams before I leave Friday. Like I said, Friday before I leave, I'm going to try to do a horror-themed game. I got a few of them in my Steam library right now that I've never even looked at. They've just been sitting in there waiting for October. So hopefully, excuse me. Hopefully, I can get something going Friday. So yeah, that'll be something I try to do. I don't know. I might see if I can live stream from my tablet and maybe try to do like a janky live stream Saturday drawing. I don't know if that's going to work very well. Usually when I go up to see my kids, I'm staying next door at my grandma's and connecting to the Wi-Fi at my ex's, so the signal isn't that great. Because when I was living there, I set it up so that my grandma would be able to use the Wi-Fi, so she didn't have to pay for internet. Since I'm paying for the internet there and here, I figure Spectrum can just fucking eat that one. But yeah, maybe I'll like live stream sitting over like at my ex's place. I don't know. We'll see. I'll have to see what happens. I don't even know if I can live stream from the tablet. So we'll see. The iPad Pro Plus whatever thingamabob. I imagine you probably can. I mean, the things are $1,000. You should be able to at least live stream from them. But I also have issues with the battery on that. Doesn't seem to last long. Like, I charge it and then I go to use it and it's dead. And it's like, fuck, man. Like, I just charged this thing yesterday and I haven't used it at all. Just like charged it and put it in the bag and now it's dead again. But we'll see. It would be cool to be able to actually do a stream from it, but that way I can kind of stream while I'm on the road. But we'll see. See what happens. And then Sunday I could maybe do one after I get back here. But I would like to try to do a stream every day of October, like a horror themed thing. You cocksucker. Come on, let's do this, boys and girls. Hey, here we go. All right, cool. Let's do this. Let's do it. Full party. Praetorium. Love the cinematics in this game. I love that he got jostled around by it landing. Like, it's realistic to what would have happened. So, here we are. The ultimate weapon will almost certainly be housed in the depths of the complex. Bye, guys. You really need to hold on to something, buddy, before you get yeeted out of there. This is it, my friend. Alright, let's do it. Hopefully there's not like 30 cutscenes during this instance like the last ones. Let him know that I'm a noob. I'm a rose petal. Here with some thunder. Where did everybody go? Oh, did everybody go in here? Oh, there we go. I'm just upstairs fighting by myself. I didn't realize that everybody took that lift. Alright, I'm gonna have to, like, pay attention to that kind of stuff. I didn't even know that was a thing that could happen. Alright, everybody slow the fuck down. Ah, what the hell am I stuck on? There we go. Slow down. I'm new. I don't know what to do. What's gonna happen is these guys are gonna take off through here, and then I'm not gonna see when they leave again. Did they go somewhere again? They did. They went there. God darn it. Come on. Guess. Ah, Sid, my boy, you are late. I'm like dead. There's something I always meant to tell you, yet the time never seemed right. It concerns your father. What of him? I am your father. In the winter of his years, Midas came to arbor his part in Meteor. He told me that he wanted nothing more than to wash his hands of it. But he did not wash his hands of it. He helmed the project until the day it killed him. Okay? Come now, Sid. You must know that he did not have the luxury of choice. By the time he realized his error, it was too late. Meteor had him completely in its thrall. Shortly before his transformation, mayhap sensing that something was amiss, your father confided in me all the regrets of his life, most of them concerning you. Early on in your career, he realized that while you were a talent for devising armaments, it would never fulfill you. Long before you knew your own mind, he saw that you would be far happier using the knowledge for peaceful purposes, and the thought touched him, though he could not let it show. You blew holes in this place just so you could say this to me. What is it you want? I want you at my side, Sid. Take up your father's mantle and become the Empire's lead engineer. It is your destiny. My father had a change of heart. You said so yourself. Besides, I have long known my destiny, and I assure you it lies not with the Empire. A pity. What of you, adventurer? Will you not consider making common cause with me? No. With your powers joined to mine, we might do much for this realm. Together, we could bring order to Eorzea and usher in peace? Maybe? I don't know. No. And I can expect no better answer than this. So be it. It was your strength that made me prefer my hand in friendship, and it is your strength that makes me prefer now my blade. Save as an ally. Jesus Christ. Too fast with the dialogue here. I don't know what to do since I'm dead and on a different floor from these guys. Run, Sid, or stay and make... Stay, it makes no matter to me. Something like that. I don't know. Guys, wait. Damn it. These cutscenes that just, like, autoplay are really annoying because there's nothing that I can do. I don't know what to do. The party keeps leaving me behind. Yeah, this is bullshit with the teleporters and stuff. Like, it's very frustrating. Alright, so they took this dude out. Apparently I'm just here. Knowing Gaius, he is headed for the ultimate weapon. If we find him, so too will we find our quarry. With these instruments, we can monitor every nook and cranny in the castrum. I think it's time we divided our forces. Pray, go on and give chase. I'll track your movements from here and guide you through the complex. We'll stay in contact via link. Pearl, be careful, alright? Okay, let's see if maybe I can run through here. I don't know. Oh, okay. There's a shortcut. Cool. Maybe that will help. Except that I don't know where they went, so. Maybe here? Well, that can't be it because this is where I was dead at. So. Need to figure out how to get back to the party. I don't know where I'm This is fucking bullshit. Yeah, I have no idea what I'm supposed to do. Should I click on this, maybe? Ah, there's a lift. Oh, shit. It's a lot of, like, having to interact with shit. It's really annoying. Would be cool if party wouldn't have just taken off. Especially when I was like, hey, I'm new. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, so it looks like I have to go this way. They'll probably finish the instance before I find them again. Okay, where the hell did they go? Maybe in here? I have no idea. Maybe I have to interact with this little, like, wall thing here. It's the only thing that I can think of. Nothing. Nope. Where did all of this come from? Oh, wait. Okay. Ah. That's the rest of the party. Okay, well, I don't know how to get a Magitech armor, so I guess I'm just fuck me, right? At least, like, I'm with the rest of the party now. But they're gonna leave me far behind, I'm sure. I'm not even like... I'm just gonna follow. I'll follow, I'll do the cutscenes, and this has just been a bad experience for me. Break on through to the other side. Oh look, I'm on a Magitech armor, even though I'm not on a Magitech armor. The bulkhead is composed of a special alloy, extremely tough. Ordinary fire won't leave a mark, I'm afraid. You'll need to divert all power to the Magitech cannon, as I did so memorably once before. As you recall, the armor's core is like to expire from strain, but there's no help for it if you want to press on. Now listen well. Press the control, engage the fire away, don't mind the warning lights. Pew! Oh. that mean that we're all going to be off of the Magitech armor now? Or they will all be off the Magitech armor now? So maybe I can actually keep up? Okay, cool. You're a natural at this. Alright, the way's clear, but it's just you and your own 2 feet now, so... carry on, I guess? I don't know. Be careful. Have at thee. Alright, cool. So now maybe I can actually freaking do something. You have been leaving a fine mess in your wake, adventurer. Is someone there? Yes, Sid. Yes, someone is. It's Nero. Garland, old friend, how it warms my heart to hear your voice again after all these years. Nero, is that you? You sound well. It would seem this savage land agrees with you. The highest-ranking tribunes of the 14th, it was you all this time. Tell me, Garland, how long do you intend to keep all the glory for yourself? Ah, what? You've lost me. Don't play the fool with me. Ever since the academy, I have been condemned to live in your shadow. By all objective measure, I was the more talented of the two of us, yet that fact counted for naught beside your privileged birth. You were admired as the young prodigy simply because your father was the great Midas non-Garland. When you defected, it felt sure... Jesus Christ. But by disappearing, you acquired the status of a legend. Your reputed genius gained credence merely by dint of your absence. Instead of cursing you for a traitor, the people actually came to think of you more fondly. To this day, you are still the young prodigy of Magitech. I mean, have you ever been made to feel second-rate? I, who have continued to serve our nation faithfully whenever I failed to excel, why it is only to be expected, yet when I exceeded all reasonable expectations, people proclaimed that I was in the footsteps. Nero, I don't know what to say. It matters not a whit what I achieve. Your existence has rendered mine worthless. Even Lord Van Belzar saw fit to offer you a place at his side, and this in spite of your betrayal. Did he extend any such offer to me, the man who has remained loyal to him for all these years? Why, no, he did not. Long have I endured this injustice, but no more. If you're not going to make me able to control the dialogue... Lord Van Belser is in the midst of activating the fully powered ultimate weapon. Don't have as much of it. It is my magnum opus, the creation that will win me the recognition I am due. Nero, what are you? Ever since I first set foot in this blighted land, I have watched you, every move you have made, every step you have taken. Every move you make... You have felt icons, a feat made possible by the Echo, a particular power which shields you from the corrupting influence. It is of little wonder that my lord has taken an interest in you. As have I, if truth be told. It is my desire to harness your power to use it in the ultimate weapon. Should I succeed, Lord Van Belser will surely take notice. Besides this, Garland's achievements will be as child's play. Come, adventurer, and yield to me the secrets of your power. Okay, so if you're going to have auto dialogue, like I can't control it, then you should damn well not have as much of it as that. Really frustrating. almost done. But I'm sure that something will happen. He will not die. Well, I guess we'll see. Oh, my dick! This changes nothing. Like, I'm not even trying to do voices and I can't keep up with the dialogue because it scrolls so fast. Ahaha, the ultimate weapon is activated and it burns with the power of icons. Nothing can withstand its might. Are you alright? What of Nero? Fled. Damn it. In the instant prior to the blackout, the instruments detected a massive power surge from the deepest chamber. Gaius is certain to be there. We have no time to waste. Word arrived from the Alliance a short while ago. It seems the Order of the Twin Adder has completed its blockade at Castrum Sentry. What hands they can spare are hastening this way even as we speak, and likewise for the Maelstrom, all that's left is to destroy the ultimate weapon. I should warn you, the chamber which houses the target appears to be saturated with etheric energies. There's bound to be heavy interference. But even if we lose contact, you must go on. Just don't do anything I wouldn't do, alright? Very, very annoying. Alright.
Look for the lips control panel. It'll be somewhere nearby.
Thanks, Sid.
Take the lid down, and you should find yourself in the chamber of the ultimate weapon.
Cool. Well, at least this time I don't gotta figure it out for myself and die in the process.
Keep your eyes peeled. Gaius could be waiting for you down there. Oh, and don't even think about dying. You're too bloody useful. The interference is getting worse. I don't think the connection will last much.
Tell me, for whom do you fight? How very glib. And do you believe in Eorzea? Eorzea's unity is forged of falsehoods. Its city-states are built on deceit, and its faith is an instrument of deception. It is not but a cobweb of lies. To believe in Eorzea is to believe in nothing. In Eorzea, the beast tribes often summon gods to fight in their stead, though your comrades only rarely respond in kind. Which is strange, is it not? Are the 12 otherwise engaged? I was given to understand they were your protectors. If you truly believe them your guardians, why do you not repeat the trick that served you so well in Cartano and call them down? They will answer, so long as you lavish them with crystals and gorge them on ether. Your gods are no different from those of the beasts. Icons, every one. Except for this, and you will see how Eorzea's faith is bleeding the land dry. Nor is this unknown to your masters, which prompts the question, why do they cling to these false deities? What drives even men of learning, even the great Louis Soir, to grovel at their feet? The answer? Your masters lack the strength to do otherwise. For the world of man to mean anything, man must own the world. To this end, he hath fought ever to raise himself through conflict, to grow rich through conquest. And when the dust of battle settles, it is ever the strong who dictate the fate of the weak. Knowing this, but a single path is open to the infinite ruler, that of false worship, a path which leads to innovation and death. Only a man of power can rightly steer the course of civilization, and in this land of creeping mendacity, that one truth will prove its salvation. Come, champion of Eorzea, face me. Your defeat shall serve as proof of my readiness to
Get ready to not rule then, bitch.
It is only right that I should take
Bitch.
your realm, for none among you has the power to stop me.
We'll see. I don't think that you are right, though. Let somebody get a hit on him before I just jump in there. Have a little addle, Scarecrow. Little sleep. Little sleep from the boy. Yarg. A little more thunder for that booty. Shut the fuck up.
I had not thought to be so hard-pressed. Your strength is most impressive. Such power befits a ruler. Yet, you lack the resolve to put it to proper use. A waste.
Back here, you fucking coward. Alright, go start up your fucking giant Goomba. Alright, boys and goyles. Let's do this thing. There appear to still be people inside of the cutscene, but I don't know how they could have been. Considering we're all playing at the same speed.
Allow me then, hero, to do that which you will not.
Now, there's a lot of things that I wouldn't do. Wouldn't smoke crack. Is that what you're gonna do? Oh, we're gonna do this on the fucking elevator?
Bear witness to the true power of the Ultima weapon.
It's just the power of farts. Alright. Let's do this, homeboy. Oof. Took quite a hit from that shit. I was looking for the orange to dodge, not green. Not sure what just happened, but all right. Thunder. Gonna try it again. He's taking a licking. Even though I know that they're not, it looks like some of the other players are just like standing there. Like this guy here. Was that like the Arcanist or whatever? But I can tell that they're actually like reading their book. It just doesn't look like it. It just looks like they're standing there. Which is kind of funny. Hey, was that it?
But the Ultima weapon is all-powerful. Why does my enemy still?
Because you a hoe. You and your mom both. You hoes.
Can his strength truly be so great?
Greater than yours.
It is the blessing of light that confounds you. Your foe acts under the protection of the crystal he bears.
Crystals. Plural.
This is what empowers him.
Beyond mortal limits. If you are to prevail, the hammer of darkness must needs be brought to bear upon the shield of light. And so it shall, for the Ultima weapon is host to a power of which you are as yet ignorant.
Speak plainly,
I think he
Ascian.
pretty much did. He said you're a weak ass bitch.
The heart of Sapik. It is the weapon's core, an enigma whose surface even the vaunted scholars of ancient Alleg failed to scratch. The magic within has lain dormant for eons.
Of what magic do you speak?
A spell without parallel. Ultima. I sought the life force of the primals for no other reason but to quicken the core, For the true power of the ultimate weapon lies within its now beating heart.
La Brea, what have you done?
No more than was necessary for my god to be reborn.
Damn, he took a whole ass dark turn.
Damn you,
The hour is at hand. Behold but a sliver of my god's power. From the deepest pit of the seven hells to the very pinnacle of the heavens, the world shall tremble. Unleash Ultima!
Such devastation! This was not my intention!
Oh, Heidelin. It seems the task of keeping your champion alive has exhausted what strength you had left. Van Belsar, your enemy's shield is broken. The rest I leave.
Oh, do we get to fight him again?
We will speak later, Ascian. But first, I must deal with you. The question of who is mightier remains. Come!
I mean, I don't need a suit of armor for it.
Let
I mean,
us
I do,
find
but
the answer
it's cloth.
together.
So, fuck your couch, bitch. It's quite the cutscene. I'm here for it, though. And go. Go team, go. Was I not casting? Oh, that's excuse me. Don't mind me, I'm just gonna not stand on this attack grid. Oops, excuse me again. Oh man, I think I might have taken a hit from that one. So much going on right now. I need to, I think that was it. So, a lot of weaving and bobbing.
No, no, no! Yeah.
I'll just go tap him in the forehead with my staff.
Heed me. The subjects of a weak ruler must needs look to a higher power for providence, and their dependence comes at a cost to the realm. The misguided elevate the frail, and the frail lead the people astray. Unless a man of power wrests control, the cycle will never be broken. You of all people must see the truth in this. You who have the strength to rule.
Really shouldn't be making really shouldn't be making statements on strength and weakness while you laying on the ground dying, bitch. Just gave you what for? To be fair though, I did die in there, so.
Pathetic. You boasted of unrivaled power. You were entrusted with the ultimate weapon, the ultimate magic. And still, you failed. So much for the glory of man.
Bye. Oh, you just teleporting down here. Okay.
The growing imbalance afflicting the planet must be redressed. If it is permitted to worsen, the very laws of existence, both etheric and physical, will be warped beyond all recognition. Know you the root of this corruption? Hydaelyn. Like a parasite, she must be burned out if the planet is to recover. And naught but the return of the one true God will ensure her complete excision. Yet, to pave the way for the Master's return, a chaotic confluence of untold proportions must needs be brought about. And that will necessitate the presence of the primals. Needless to say, both you and your scion accomplices cannot be suffered to interfere in this endeavor. You will not leave this place alive.
Oh, that's fucking rude. Fair is fair, homeboy. We won.
It is past time your flame was extinguished.
Oh, do we get to fight this asshole now? Finally. I have not liked this dude since, like, we first met. He was just annoying.
He's on!
Get addled, bitch. One more. We're going thunder for that ass. The rest of my party was just like standing in the fucking little circles and shit. Thought you needed to avoid that stuff. Oh, also, ding! Ooh, space. The final frontier. Oh my. Alright, kick him in the dick. Oh, so we're floating in space now, I guess.
If thou wouldst pierce the shadows, make thee a blade of light.
But I don't use a blade. I use a staff. And to be clear, it's a two-handed staff currently, so... Ooh, he's all slumpy and gross.
What?
Are you having an out-of-body experience? You just got your ass kicked by a motherfucker named Fish Fingers and Custard. Feel embarrassed.
The light, it binds them. They are too many.
Oof. Look at that scene in, what is it, Terminator 2, where Sarah Connor's standing by the fence and the nuke hits and she, like, gets disintegrated. Hey, Obtain 200 something. I don't know. Oh, there's no other party members, so I guess they can't see it. Alright, cool. Hey, we did it. We did it. We did it. We did it. Yeah. Oh, look at the puppy. Giant robot puppy.
And so my conquest ends, Sid.
Oh, I'm in control of the dialogue now.
In smoke and ashes.
Bye.
Hear, feel, think. Warrior of light,
It's me.
beloved son. The darkness hath fled before the unclosed brilliance of thy spirit. Yet it lingereth still, beyond the sight of men, in forgotten corners of the world. In the depths of the abyss yet resideth the Dark One, watchful ever, till this evil be cast out. Never shall the world know aught but a passing peace. Yet for the present, a gentle light shineth o'er the realm of Eorzea. With thee at its heart. From sparkling moat shall it swell to glorious sun, and all the world shall bask in its warmth.
This is taking a lot longer than I thought.
Blessings and joy be upon thee.
It's been almost an hour just for the instance.
Go forth, my child, and be as a beacon of hope for Eorzea and the lands beyond through all the days of thy
Not to mention the queue time and all that.
My lady, all Twin Adder units have fallen back to the outer perimeter.
The Flames have completed their withdrawal, General.
Admiral, all hands accounted for.
He's still in there.
Sid, has there been no word?
Nothing.
Sid,
Nothing
has
at
there
all.
been no word?
Damnation!
He's going to make it, I know he is. Ida is right. We must have faith.
Sid, can they not be evacuated aboard the Enterprise? That adventurer and the Scions are as the Warriors of Light reborn. We cannot abandon them to their fate. Not again.
I wholeheartedly agree, but flying into the midst of that would only add to the fireworks.
There must be something we can do.
Please, Mother Hydaelyn. Please light his way through the darkness.
Look into the light, my child. If thou would see thy companions returned safe to thee, reach out to
Like
them
Baby
now.
Yoda reaching for that silver bowl.
There!
Something like that, right?
Oh!
Kind of the meme. Well, that was an action hero moment.
Yay! Our Warrior of Light.
Yes! The hero returns!
Look! Thancred is with him!
I'm basically just Tom Cruise.
Thank the 12!
Thank Hydaelyn. Welcome home.
My robo puppy is hurting. I guess this would have been the last quest for the main storyline.
You almost got us killed that
So-
one time, remember?
Now, we both know
Before
that
all the
was
expansions
your
came
fault.
out, this was the end of the game.
Thank the 12 we're
I mean, it still kind of is, but
Mind your horns there, man-bull.
Ha, mayhap when you mind your manners.
Though the crystal that bound Thancred is no more, I doubt we can say the same of La Habrea. And even if we could, we know that he is not alone.
Confounded assassins.
Their god may be unknown to us.
Whatever
but
happened to
their
his
zeal
sister?
is unquestionable. Suffice it to say, it would be folly to assume that they no longer pose a threat. Nevertheless,
Like there was no closure on her story in the main game. Because she had gone to follow her own path. But after that there was no other mention of her.
for now we must savor what peace we have won, however ephemeral. Do you see, Grandfather? Our first step towards realizing the dream for which you gave your life.
Friends, the dread night of Imperial tyranny and Asian
Such terrible
machination
voice
is
acting.
ended. A new day now begins in Eorzea.
True to their name, the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, along with our champion, have delivered us from darkness.
Let their shared victories serve to remind us of our shared history. And let their bravery in the face of adversity inspire future generations.
Doubt not, the realm will need bravery in the days to come. Old rifts threaten to divide us within our walls, while hordes of beastmen claw at our gates. And though the Black Wolf be slain, the rest of the pack remains. Yet no foe need we fear, so long as we stand as one.
So long as the Scions stand for peace.
So long as our champion stands fast. For there exists no adversity over which we may not jointly prevail.
No longer can we turn a blind eye to the suffering of our allies.
No nation stands alone. If one should fall, so shall we all. Eorzea is our shared home. For any one of us to know peace, so too must our neighbor.
Just as we join in solidarity before you this day, so too shall our grand companies be joined henceforth to strive not only for the good of mere nations, but for the good of all the realm.
Change will not come overnight. Yet I foresee a day, not so very far from now, when the lines that divide our lands fade, and all of Eorzea is one.
It has been but 5 short years since the Battle of Cartano. 5 years since the advent of the 7th Umbral Era. No victory, however sweet, can wash away our bitter sorrows. No triumph can reclaim those we lost. Yet do not presume you honor them by dwelling on the past. It was not the past they fought for. You would repay their sacrifice by looking to the future.
A future united, as the warriors of light united in the champion.
Now is the time for us to rise as one, bearing all of Eorzea on our shoulders.
5 years ago, Eorzea bore witness to the end of the 6th Astral Era. Now, the 7th Umbral Era draws to a close. Yet we come together not to glory in its end, but to mark a new beginning.
Let it be writ that on this day, by the light of the crystal, Eorzea ushered in a new era. The 7th Astral Era is come.
At least she has some trigger discipline.
A realm reborn.
Put my ink brush in there. So the Admiral, I wish that like they showed age of characters with the character models, like face wrinkles and stuff, because I would be able to take her a lot more seriously if her face was more aged. Her character seems like she should be older and wiser than the rest of them. Like, I guess I don't know. It's just a shame that you can't see it. Like they do scars on people's faces. Like what's his name that has a terrible voice actor. But I don't know why they couldn't do like crow's feet and just like age them up a little bit, I guess is what I'm trying to say. I think that her character model would be served well with a little bit of aging. Anyway, yeah, so that was the end of the main story. So I guess next stream we'll start on the let me tab out real quick. We'll start on the patch stuff. So we got patch 2.1, 2.2, so on and so forth. How many patches were there? 2.1, 2.2, 2.3, 2.4, 2.5, 2.55. So 6 different patches worth of additional content before we get to Heaven's Sword. So, or Heaven's Ward, whatever you want to call it. So yeah, that'll be cool. We'll have some good content here. I was told to make sure that I play through all of that additional stuff because it's a lot of good story that really adds to the main quest stuff. So yeah, I'm glad that I saved this one quest for its own stream. Because it was quite a long one. But while the end credits are playing, let me go ahead and I'll just hit a little bit of music here. And just a little bit of background music. And we will go ahead and look for someone to raid. Do a little raidy raid on. See if anybody's playing Final Fantasy right now. It doesn't look like it. We do have somebody playing New World though.
So 7,366.
We'll raid him. So I'll go ahead and start setting the raid up. Okay, so I've got the raid typed out already. So we'll hit that up soon. I believe that New World is actually out of beta now. I think I saw that right. So that's cool. Or no, it is still an open beta. Okay, well, never mind, I stand corrected. Yeah. So I think maybe tomorrow I'm going to try to stream a little bit of Empyrean. Probably around the same time that I started this stream. And then I'll try to do some art at some point too. Like I said, I want to try to take my tablet with me up to Akron and try to stream from that. So we'll see how that works out. Just gonna cut the music down just a little bit here. Oh, excuse me. I got hiccups now. Too much water, I guess. Or too much excitement. Either way, we'll go ahead and finish up these credits, and then we'll hit the raid. So the music that I was playing there is counterproductive because we got music from the game too going on. So Yuasa. I'm sure that I'm butchering that name, but I tried. Ken, I'm sorry. Rory Ayama. Let's go with Yoshirito Azawa. Yingwang. I'm sure that I'm like completely butchering all of these names, and I apologize to the people whose names they are. I'm doing my best. I promise. So I watched on HBO Max. They've got a movie called Cry Macho, which is really good. It's a Clint Eastwood movie. So I highly recommend it if you haven't seen it yet. And then I saw that there was a reboot of Walker Texas Ranger that I was unaware of. And it's got one of my actors that I really enjoy in it. Actually, it's got a couple of actors that I really enjoy. The guy that played Skinner in the X-Files plays Walker's dad, and Walker's actually played by old Sammy Winchester, Jared Padalecki. I'm definitely butchering his name. I don't know how you say it, but it's he's the guy that plays Sam Winchester in Supernatural, and he plays Walker, and I really enjoyed it. The first season has been really good. I've got one episode left. The new season actually starts next month, so the end of the month. So I'm looking forward to seeing that. Over on, actually, it's also on HBO Max. The third season of Doom Patrol. The first couple of episodes of that were released on Thursday. So I've been watching that. It's a really fun show. Not for the kids, but it's definitely it's a fun time. Brendan Fraser voices the robot guy, Clint, and his catchphrase is basically "What the fuck," which is fun. A lot of F-bombs from Brendan Fraser in that, which is kind of funny. It's not something that you expect to hear from Brendan Fraser, so yeah. Alright, so cool. Man, these credits are quite long, aren't they? Quite the lengthy credit time. I feel like I should have made some coffee just for the credits. Excuse me. Big yawn. Apologies. I'm going to mute myself for a second. I wanted to mute while I crushed my bottle so that it wasn't, like, deafening everyone. Alright, cool. So, other things that I wanted to talk about today. Honestly, I can't remember. I did have something specifically that I wanted to talk about during stream, and I've been trying to think all stream of what it was, and I can't remember. So, it's very unfortunate, but that's okay. It's actually my favorite song from all the Final Fantasy games. It's this one right here. I don't know what it's actually called, but I remember it most fondly from Final Fantasy. It was Final Fantasy II in the U.S. In the crystal rooms when you went in to get a crystal. Yeah. Probably my favorite Final Fantasy game was that one. It's a toss-up between that one and Final Fantasy IV, which was released as Final Fantasy III in the US. It's a toss-up between those two. And I actually did a full playthrough on YouTube of Final Fantasy IV. Probably one of my favorite games, just in general, is Final Fantasy II. But I did not stream that one because the Steam version of it sucks. Sucks big old donkey dick. Hold on. Excuse that noise. Final Fantasy. Alright, yeah, so there was 35 episodes of this. So I'm gonna go ahead and just post the link for it. So that's the entire playthrough. It was when I first started out on YouTube. It was, well, not when I first started out. It was about a year into my YouTube career, or 6 months or so. January 6th, 2017 is when I started this playthrough. But it was fun. Final Fantasy VI is what it was released as in the US. Final Fantasy III, or it was released as Final Fantasy III in the US, but it's Final Fantasy VI. There we go. That's what I was trying to say. Apologies. Anyway, one of my favorite games, Final Fantasy II, was actually my favorite, but like I said, the Steam release of that, the Steam port, was absolute trash. But there's been a recent new Steam release of it, so that may be coming in the future. I actually got it already, which I've got an update for Final Fantasy I. So they released a bundle. It's Final Fantasy 1 through 6 Steam release. It was like $89 or something, and I had to pick it up. Absolutely had to. So 1 through 4 have been released, and 5 will be released at some point this year, and 6 will be released at some point later this year. They've been releasing them one at a time. But yeah, I actually started playing through Final Fantasy 1 a little bit, just to kind of play it and have fun. Um, so, and it has been. It's been a good time. Always enjoy playing the old school Final Fantasy games. They're some of my favorite things to play. Actually, I really enjoy the story. And it's those stories, those type of stories that don't get stale by re-experiencing them, which is nice. At least in my opinion. You really get attached to the characters. They're really well written, and it makes you empathize with them and to kind of fall in love with them. So, like, when you lose a character, it really hits you, you know. I don't want to spoil anything, even though the games are like ancient at this point. But some of the early Final Fantasy games, like some of your main characters would get permakilled within the story. So it was a real thing that could happen. So yeah, it caused a lot of a lot of feels. Oh, excuse me. She's out. I'm hoping that I can at some point get into Final Fantasy 15. I played it a little bit on PS4. Really wasn't feeling it. But I think, you know, just like anything else, if I give it another shot, I might enjoy it a little bit more later on. It was too much like trying to play an anime. I don't know. It felt like they tried to put too much in there, like with the cooking and stuff. Like, just give me the story and give me some basic game mechanics for like fighting and shit. And we don't necessarily need all that other stuff. But I mean, it's cool for some people. Some people like that. Like the Legend of Zelda game where you can make foods and stuff and your weapons break. A lot of people really enjoy that. I'm not a huge fan. I played it a little bit, but It's just extra mechanics and stuff that, like, you could have a whole game that's just that, and you probably should just make a game that's just that and leave it there. But that's my opinion. I don't know. This game's got so much... Excuse me again. This game's got so much stuff in it that you can do too, and it's like, it's a little overwhelming at times. The good thing about this is that there's not like achievements to get, so that's one thing that kind of messes me up, is playing a game and there's all these achievements, and I'm very much a OCD with stuff like that. So I want to get all of the achievements, and I'll just keep playing the game until I get them all. And it's kind of annoying sometimes. There's actually a game that I had for a couple of years, the coloring game on Steam, and it's just what it sounds like. You're just coloring, and there's 155 different images to color with the expansions that came out for it so far, and there's an achievement for every single one of them. And I finally completed that yesterday. It took me forever, but I couldn't let it go. I had to complete all of them. And every time an expansion comes out, like, it automatically updates the achievements. So, like, I've gotten all 155 achievements. The next time they put out an expansion, it'll be like 155 out of 200 achievements accomplished. So I'll want to install the DLC so that I can get those achievements and have it complete again, which is really annoying. Like, I don't like seeing that lack of completion, I guess. But anyway, these are a lot of credits, my dude. Like, it's been at least 20 minutes just in credits. Holy fuck. I get it, you want to, like, acknowledge everyone that had something to do with the game, but, like, increase the speed of them or something. I don't want to just exit out because, you know, I want to give credit to all the people that took part in this experience that we've enjoyed together, but holy fuck. What is this? Oh, we can just speed through the credits. Well, that's interesting. Where is this? Is this all the players? Nah. Nah. These are like actual names. Right? Meteor survivors. Huh. Well, I don't know what this is that we're looking at right now, but I'm assuming these are like real people or organizations. It's a lot of A's in here. Like, holy fuck. Alright. So X should be a short list, right? Yeah. I mean, honestly, Z should be too. So what happens once it gets to the end of Z? I mean, Z should be. Oh. I'm just gonna skip it. I don't even know what that list was. Special thanks. Holy fuck. These credits, dude. I was planning for this to be an hour 20-minute long stream at the most, but it did not work out like that. It's okay. We'll get there. Let me come over here. Come back there. Okay. Sorry, I was clicking on different people streamers. So it looks like everybody that's trying to stream New World is sitting in a queue of like over 1,600 people trying to, or a queue of over 1,600 trying to log in. Oh, another cutscene. back to the crystals. It's kind of a ominous cutscene. I don't know.
What is it?
That roar. It can't be.
Did you hear that?
There's no time to spare.
Where is it coming from?
Dread tidings, chaos and carnage! It is an abomination! A primal has awakened!
Is it a dragon? It sounds like a dragon. We have a T-Rex. Oh, hi. Yep, Behemoth.
Cast Bahamul move.
As will the others ere long.
One Azaz move star.
'Tis not a question of whether Eorzea's champion shall yield, but of when. And with each passing moment we draw closer to the reckoning.
When next starve Chemuv, they only cause the pause right ball.
Oh, there's a lot of these dudes. To the one true God. To Zodiarch. And thus did dawn break on a realm reborn. But where there is light, there is also shadow. And I guess that's it. Right on. Speak with Memphilia. Oh, thanks. Thanks, everybody. Thank you. Thank you. No. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. Too kind. Alright. Finally gonna end this quest. Took a hot ass minute. We're over 2 hours into the stream at this point. Oh, shit. I'm trying to stop the autoplay. The roar generated a distinctive wave pattern in the aether, a pattern observed only once before in history, 5 years ago to be precise. I should like to think it mere coincidence, yet we cannot discount the possibility. Well, I trust I need say no more. At great sacrifice, we have delivered Eorzea from the threat posed by the Empire and the Primals, and thereby secured peace. We cannot well allow the realm to be plunged into chaos once more. You have given your all for our cause, risking life and limb on I know not how many occasions, yet our struggle continues, and we need you now no less than before. Please, continue to stand with us, and together we shall safeguard the future of this realm, of this very star. Complete. A. Flying unlocked. Woohoo! You can fly while mounted in Lenocrosis, Stalin, the Black Shroud, Corinthian, Central Highland, and Mordona. To take flight, simply jump while mounted. Sweet! Achievement get Warrior of Light. Fucking sweet, brah. Alright. That's gonna be fun. I wonder if my bear can fly. We're gonna test that here in a second. What I wanted to do though was see what this is. A thin rectangular piece of what appears to be blah 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 blah. Use? Did that give me a new mount? Is that what that was? Ah, it was. Magitech. I got a robot puppy now. Sweet. Okay. Let's talk to Menphilia. The price of principles. Accept. Fish fingers, it pleases me to see you well. I mean, I've been standing here this whole time. We were just having a conversation. Do excuse me for interrupting, Fish fingers. My lady, the gentleman from Ashkana Exports has just left. I understand now why you didn't want to receive him. You did well, Tataru. Please inform the guards that we will not be receiving any further guests this evening. Thank you, my lady. Bye, Fish fingers. Ever since we defeated Gaius van Belsar and destroyed his ultimate weapon, the eyes of the world have followed our every move, scarce remembering to blink. Where once we worked in secret, with precious few friends and all too many enemies, we are now besieged by benefactors, each one more eager than the last to offer us his complete support. A true embarrassment of riches. Of course, every promise of patronage comes with a price. Some make their intentions known from the start, while others endeavor to engage us more subtly. Dress it how they will, the message is ever the same. We shall help you, but only if you help us. The gentleman Tataru spoke of was more brazen than most. In exchange for certain supplies, he would have us resolve a business dispute. Naturally, I refused him, as I have every other merchant of his ilk. Alas, the syndicate's overtures are not so easily rejected. When we formed the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, it was with the goal of serving Eorzea, not the interests of individual Eorzeans. Our neutrality is fundamental to our cause. Not sure why they showed the staff there, but okay. In my heart, I know this to be true, and yet, if accepting these offerings of patronage could empower us to do greater good, might they not warrant greater consideration? Our Baldeson colleagues have been generous beyond measure, but we cannot expect them to... Forgive me, I did not mean to burden you so. It's cool, Menphilia. I'm used to you burdening me. Yet, my urge to share this dilemma may not be wholly misguided. Might I impose upon you to consult the others? They are like to have their own opinions on this matter. I mean, you've never hesitated imposing on me before, so... Alright, cool. So I need to speak with the other Scions, but I'm not going to. What I'm going to do is I'm going to leave the Waking Sands, enter the Solar, and then I'm just gonna leave. I'm gonna go outside. All of this will wait until next stream, but I want to step outside. Step outside for just a moment. All right, I want to jump on my teddy bear, and I want to see. Oh my God, the bear flies. This is the actual best. Oh my, I'm a happy boy right now. Ooh, my fly bear. Eee. Oh, this is so cool. Ah, I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay, let's jump on my robot puppy. Robot puppy. Oh, I'm on a robot puppy. Oh, and it flies. Whee! Ah, I'm such a fucking dork. I love it. I love it. I absolutely love it. Okay, cool. All right, so I know I'm stupid, but let's go ahead and switch back to my bear horse. Okay, my derpy ass bear horse. Oh my God, that's adorable. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream. Let's go ahead and raid next Hokage 666, who we have raided before. It looks like they made it into the game, so we'll go ahead and raid them. I hope that you guys enjoyed this stream. I really did, despite the clusterfuck that the instance that we were in was at the beginning. I did enjoy myself. I hope you did too. If you did, be sure to give me a follow. And if you enjoy the next streamer's content, give them a follow too. And tell them I said hey. So, take care, guys. Later.